So hi Nicola. Okay, welcome to the IELTS
Hello.
speaking practice test. Okay, so it's gonna be about the speaking part 1. So it's gonna be about yourself and also running your home. Okay, so the part 1 topic is gonna be about languages. Get it? Okay, so how many languages can you speak?
Personally, depending on how fluent I can speak, I basically can only speak 2 languages. However, I can understand a bit of Chinese as I myself have taken a few Chinese courses for about 3 years. However, I still can't really read or write, so I can only understand basic Chinese conversations.
Okay, how useful will English be to you in your future?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
How useful English will be in your future?
Well, not we don't really have to look very far to the future, just seeing how everything is right now, English being the international language, so it's really helpful. As for my past experience, this was in the past, so I was in Hong Kong and I was lost with my brother. However, obviously we can't really speak Chinese, so I had to use English, and that's a way for me to communicate with others. So I believe in the future, it's gonna be just as useful or even much more useful.
Okay, so what do you remember about learning languages at school?
Uh, Now that you mentioned it, I forgot that at school we also studied a bit of Japanese and also German. However, for the Japanese one, I don't really remember much, even the basic sentences. However, for German, I remember quite a few expressions, such as good morning, goodbye, sorry, and also the basic ones like numbers, days, dates, and so on.
Okay, what do you think would be the hardest languages for you to learn?
Well, for me, maybe it's first, yeah, based on experience, I feel like Chinese would be quite hard because I tried learning a few other languages, such as maybe like Korean. And to read those Korean characters, it's pretty simple because like each stroke is a different letter. So you can read the sign, but you don't understand what it is. However, different for like Chinese, it's like each word is a different character. So you cannot just like, oh, I know this shape, but I cannot use that. It's not enough for me to know what this means. So for now, I would think that Chinese is the biggest challenge for me.
Okay, now, could you prepare your timer? I'm gonna give you 1 minute to prepare your answer. Okay, please open your notes. Okay, prepare pencils or like a pen. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna set my timer 1 minute. Please think about what you're going to say about this. Okay. Are you ready?
I guess.
Okay. Start from now 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. So today I'm going to tell you about this specific website. Well, it's more of an application, but there's also a website version of it. It's this website with an orange logo and a shopping bag with the letter S in the middle of it. You might be familiar with Shopee. I do use the application version, but let's just consider that website, I guess. So it's an online shopping website where I've bought multiple things from it, such as from daily necessities up to gifts for my friends and so on. This has become part of my daily routine. Personally, I don't really open games and other applications, but for some reason, I can spend like hours going through this website, looking at all the different items they have. And so far from my experiences, I always been satisfied with all of them mainly because every time I want to buy something, I always see the reviews starting from the 1-star rating and also to the 5 stars. And of course, I need to see the pictures. So for the dislikes is now their shipping fees are quite high. So even though they say it's free shipping, it's not really free shipping, just a discount of the shipping, which is better than nothing, I would say. That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Perfect time. Okay. Remember the questions for part 3 is related to your question in part 2. Okay. Now, part 3. So what kind of things do people in your country often buy from online shops?
Okay, so it actually really depends on each person on what they want. However, I think that most people in my country buy things from abroad, such as the import things that are not available here, especially when we live like quite far. Let's just say not in the central of Indonesia where everything is usually available there, such as Jakarta. So as for us, like those who live in Makassar or other parts far from the capital city of Indonesia, I believe they would buy things from abroad. It could be anything, food, items, or any other.
Okay. Now, so what do you think online shopping has become so popular nowadays? Why?
I believe it's because of it's very easy to use. It's effective. You don't have to leave your house. You can do it anywhere. And it's also, it doesn't really need much effort to do. Well, unless you could consider scrolling through all the items and finding the best one with the best prices. It doesn't really need much effort, such as like dressing up, going out, driving, and stuff. Also, the payment method is quite easy. As for an example that I used from the website Shopee, it also has like Shopee Pay Later. So it's basically like a credit, so like you can buy the object and then just pay later. So I believe most people are big fans of these online shopping because it's very convenient and up to date.
Okay. So what are some possible disadvantages of buying things from online shops?
One of the biggest problem with online shopping is the fraud and the items not reaching your expectations. As we know, we cannot really trust everything we see on the internet, and the same thing goes for online shopping. Some shops might even steal other shops' photos, so you think you're getting this cute little wallet, but instead you're just getting like a regular bag with really bad quality. So that's the biggest advantage of online shopping, in my opinion.
Okay, now let's talk about culture of consumerism. So why do many people today keep buying things which they do not need?
Well, I guess this topic is very close to me, as I am maybe part of that 0.1% of population that buys things unnecessarily. And speaking for myself, I don't know about others, but I buy things that I find cute. So like it's the eyes that does all the shopping. I see something cute, I add it to my cart. I don't really need it. However, I don't always check out the object, but I consider it. I think about it day and night. It comes to my dreams. I just think about it 24/7. And again, it gets really bad if there's a sale, like the 11/11 sale, 12/12, and like, wow, the price dropped. I should buy this while it's on sale. When else am I gonna get this cute object for this price? So I guess one of the biggest reason is it's low price, and also my brain telling me it's cute, just get it.
Okay. So do you believe that the benefits of consumer today's society outweigh the disadvantages, like being consumerism? Do you believe the benefits of a consumer society outweigh the advantages?
Sorry, can you explain the question?
Do you believe the benefits of a consumer society outweigh the disadvantages?
So like the advantages of the people buying unnecessary things?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think.
I say outweigh or
Yeah, no,
outweigh the disadvantages.
I don't think so, because I don't really think there is an advantage to people buying unnecessary things, other than maybe it helps with like your personal, wait, how do you say it? Satisfaction. Yeah. The only thing it helps is your personal satisfaction, and also maybe the income of the shop. However, other than that, it's just a waste of money.
Okay. Now, how possible is to avoid the culture of consumerism?
Okay, that's pretty hard to answer. I can't really think of a way to make everyone stop buying unnecessary things. But I could start from myself, because when you want to make change, you have to start with yourself, I guess. So I would just remind myself that money doesn't come from trees.
Okay.
Your money is limited. We're still not rich. We're one day, I guess. So we have other priorities, and those cute things you see in the internet is not one of them. So I guess I'll start there.
Thank you, Nicola. Okay. So I'm gonna stop recording first.